Hey guys, it's been a while since I've done an update on the boat, so I figured I'd show you guys what I've been up to. I've made a lot of progress since the last update. Let me flip this thing around, I'll show you everything. Alright, so I'm pretty stoked about the progress here. Paint was a real challenge. I mean, it's a small boat, thank goodness, but you know, when you gotta clean it, sand it, clean it, paint it, prime it, sand it, clean it, prime it again, sand it again, clean it again, paint it, sand it, clean it, paint it again, mask it. It's a process, but it's turned out pretty sweet. I'm pretty stoked with it. I used the total boat wet edge. I went through about 1.25 gallons of primer. I just used all topside paint. I used 2 quarts of white topside wet edge, and I used 1 quart of blue. And yeah, pretty stoked with the way it came out. I used a small HVLP sprayer. And then painted the cooler top blue, the console blue. Painted the cowling blue and white. Put some blue and white seats in, some foam flooring. Flooring turned out pretty sweet. I got new fixtures or brackets for all of my bars. I'm gonna shine them up a little bit. This one's kind of a dull. You can kind of see it compared to the chrome T there. It's pretty dull, but this I got to shine up a little bit. I got a bimini top for it. It's pretty sweet. I'm working on building a bench right now. I had a couple of metal brackets that worked out pretty well, and then I built just a 2x4 frame, and now I'm gonna clad the whole thing in PVC, and then I've got some of the rub rail left over. I'm gonna do around the 3 sides of the base of the bench, and then I've got some more flooring I'm gonna put down, and then this will go on the back. It'll get the rub rail. You can see that rub rail there. It's gonna go all the way around. I'm gonna trim off these. I've just kind of got it roughed in right now, but I'm mitering the corners. I'm gonna wrap all this in PVC, put a cap on there, so it'll be nice. You won't see any wood. It'll just be PVC, rub rail, and foam flooring. Working on my power setup here. So I'm gonna come out of I got my battery out right now, but gonna come out of my battery and go to my power switch, my selector switch, and then out of there it's going to go to a 50 amp breaker, which goes to the front. I was able to route this 8 gauge marine wire. I put that with my control cables, and I put it all in this blue nylon sheath. I found it on Amazon. It's like for hydraulic hoses and stuff, but I thought it looked pretty nice and kept everything nice and neat. And I've got my steering cable. Still got to wire my ignition. Yeah, this Scepter 6 gallon tank fits in here perfectly. Pretty stoked about it. I got another one on the way. They only have one in stock. I got my bilge pump in here, so I've got this couple of Trex boards, so they're, you know, good and waterproof. I just ran a big zip strip through there and under. It holds this bilge pump in there pretty secure. Just got to pipe it up and over the stern here. Yeah, this all turned out pretty neat. So I'll have a cable coming out of the positive side of the battery going into my switch, and then from the switch it'll go out to my starter and also to my breaker. And then I've got the common negative bus bar, and so my my power that goes up to the controls, it comes out and connects to my bus bar, so that'll come out of the battery to the bus bar, and then another ground to my starter. And then I've got some more wires here. I've got a tack lead, and I got the 12 volt and the start solenoid wires. All those are going to go into the motor. I was able to route my wires through the body, and that was just this big bundle of wires and a couple of wires for my anchor light. And then up here at the console, well, I put a new steering wheel in, pretty sweet looking. Put a tack in. Got my horn. Okay, as I was saying, the tack and the horn, they have a backlight, and they're both attached to my switch for the navigation lights, or the lights on the front up there. So if I'm driving and it's dusk and I'm having a hard time seeing the tack numbers or the horn light, then I'll know that the front lights are not on. And so yeah, that's pretty handy to switch that. And then I've got anchor light, manual bilge pump switch, GPS that's going to get mounted up here eventually. And then this thing has also got a lighter adapter. It's got a DC voltage display, and then it's got 2 USB plugs, so that's pretty nice in case we need to plug in a phone or something. Cooler turned out pretty sweet. Yeah, so I'm pretty stoked about this, guys. Yeah, so I cannot wait to get this thing out in the water, and I'll give you guys an update before that happens when I'm all done here. I'm getting real close. I'm getting real excited. All right, see ya.